the final desperate months of World War II, as the Reich crumbled and Allied forces pushed deeper into German territory, Adolf Hitler made one last gamble, an audacious plan meant to shatter the Allied air power that dominated the skies of Europe. This was Operation Bodenplatte, the Luftwaffe's final attempt to strike back, to prove that Germany still had teeth, even as it was bleeding to death. On the cold morning of January 1st, 1945, while the Allies were still celebrating the New Year, hundreds of German fighter planes took off from hidden airfields across western Germany. Their mission? To destroy Allied aircraft on the ground, to burn them before they ever took off. The targets were the airfields of Belgium, the Netherlands, and northern France, where hundreds of American and British planes rested quietly, their pilots unaware of the storm that was about to come. The Germans believed surprise was their greatest weapon. They flew low, so low that the pilots could see the frosted trees rushing below. Some were flying barely 20 feet above the ground. Communication was minimal, radios silent, as entire squadrons cut through the morning fog like ghosts. At 8:00 a.m., the first attacks began. RAF airfields at Asch, Eindhoven, and Brussels erupted in chaos. Ground crews ran for cover as bullets tore through parked aircraft. The Germans strafed the runways, dropped bombs, and fired their cannons into fuel trucks and hangars. In those first minutes, it seemed the Luftwaffe had done the impossible. They had taken the Allies completely by surprise. But the illusion didn't last long. The Allies recovered quickly. Anti-aircraft fire filled the skies, and within moments, American and British pilots scrambled their fighters. What began as a surprise attack turned into a chaotic, deadly dogfight. The Luftwaffe's best and last pilots were now trapped, surrounded by hundreds of enemy planes. As the battle raged, disaster struck. Many German pilots had mistaken friendly airfields for enemy ones. In the confusion, some attacked their own bases, destroying their own aircraft on the ground. Others ran out of fuel on the return journey, crash landing in snowy fields or disappearing into the fog. By noon, it was over. Nearly 300 German aircraft were destroyed, and many of the Luftwaffe's most experienced pilots were dead or captured. The Allies, despite heavy damage to some airfields, replaced their lost planes within days. For Germany, however, the loss was fatal. The Luftwaffe would never recover.